It's starting to become apparent that the second step in becoming an online creator is talking to cupcakes. For the last few years, YouTube has followed a similar motif to that of the Power Rangers, getting a new monster each week. Azariah, or known online as Clxedo, was someone who was up and coming on YouTube, someone who had built up a decent following on TikTok mostly through edits, someone known enough to receive edits of himself, and someone who used to be a co-host on this channel. Not famous, but gaining enough traction for things to seem hopeful, only to give it all up to talk to someone who was only 13 years old. It's difficult to know how to cover a video like this, how to properly convey just how horrific the actions of Azariah/Clxedo are, and how I should edit this video or script it. At the bare minimum, I will do my best to outline the details of the accusations, the evidence, and the responses from Clxedo himself. I've never seen such pitiful excuses or rebuttals over pedophile allegations in my entire life, even after binge watching Clxedo Gene. It's actually quite surprising how many individuals, like our person of discussion Clxedo, use the same ludicrous explanations to explain and excuse what it is that they're doing. To give one example, I have a screenshot here of him explaining how he only guessed she was 13 based on the fact that she's a FNAF fan. Not only that, but he never knew her age because she never confirmed it, even though she did. Even if she didn't confirm her age, if she looks 13, you guess she's 13 and she doesn't deny it, she is probably 13. Some of you might remember a video that was uploaded to the channel and later deleted called Bullying Comic-Con FNAF for Bullies. In said video, we cosplayed as the bullies from the 4th entry in the FNAF games. The video was of us fooling around at Armageddon in New Zealand, poking fun at cosplay and making fun of the event itself somewhat playfully. I was the Bonnie Bully, and this is Clxedo. The other two aren't too important, but do play a minor role in this whole ordeal. Originally, the channel the video you're watching right now was under the handle Clxedo and Roberts. I'll change to Mr. Roberts ever since Clxedo's leave. This video is not only made to hopefully motivate Clxedo to stay away from the internet for good, not to just shed light on these types of individuals and to document the events, but to also fill anyone in on why the channel randomly went dark and why Clxedo made his leave. For those unfamiliar with the channel, or specifically Clxedo himself, Clxedo and I were almost a year in and still not receiving too much attention. Only after uploading our first video in our Bowling Comic Con series did we see any moderate success, massing around 700k views. With each new Bullies video going over the 50k view mark at least, we found a returning audience for those videos in particular. As mentioned before, Clxedo also had a moderately successful TikTok, getting pretty decent views and even inspiring others to make similar edits to his. Even posts from fans of the channel got moderately decent views on TikTok. Around the time Clxedo left, the channel had 18.7k subscribers, later dropping to 18.2k. Before we continue, I'll give a small update for those who watched my streams and on the Discord server for the channel. For those who don't know, we at one point had a pretty active Discord server, and said server is where one victim sent a video she uploaded exposing Clxedo, which was the event that kicked everything off. After I move houses, I will be streaming again. It was nice to see comments pop up asking why I stopped. It was cool to see there were people invested enough to care that I stopped, so thanks for that. I'm still not sure if I'll be making a public Discord server again. Potentially I will, but for now, there currently isn't one. Only a private one for some OG viewers and friends. We were no celebrities, but the channel was getting somewhere. That is, before Clxedo did what he did. Even though I did know the individual being discussed, this video isn't a personal piece or a way for me to vent out frustrations. As mentioned before, I'm making this video to fill anyone in on what happened, to cover the actions of a small creator taking advantage of a young fan, someone who should never return to the internet, and the disappointing end to a channel that had potential. I will partially go over some accusations directed towards me, accusations that have been dealt with and extinguished, but felt it'd be appropriate to bring up here, seeing as me and Clxedo shared the same channel. I've decided to not treat parts of this video too seriously, but be advised, as shown before, certain sections contain sensitive topics, and when those come up I will be treating them with the degree of seriousness that's appropriate. I understand if you find it inappropriate to include any level of humor in a video covering something so disgusting, but I'm doing it to purposefully contrast the least serious bits against other parts that shouldn't be taken lightheartedly.